This is lesson 3-4, percent and percentage problems. To solve percent problems, we're going to use a very specific proportion. I like to call it the skeleton proportion because you're going to be filling in parts with certain numbers or a variable. The skeleton proportion for percent problems is called is over of equals the percent over 100. There are a couple things to remember about this formula proportion. You want to fill in your known spots. The first thing is that 100 will always be on the bottom right. You will never change that number when you're finding percents or parts of a percent. Fill in the other spots with the number that is closest to the word or symbol in the particular problem. In other words, when you see a number that's close to is, that's the number that will be in the is spot. If it's close to of, that'll be the number that's in the closest, that'll be the number that's in the of spot. The unknown part of the proportion, which can only be is, of, or the percent, should be replaced by a variable. Typically in these problems you're going to see the word what, and that you'll know to fill in with the variable. Once you've filled in your spots, continue to solve the proportion like we would any other proportion, which is to cross multiply, solve, and check your work. Let's take a look at the first example, which is to find the indicated percentage, which is 5% of 75. Pause the video at this point to give yourself a chance to do the example on your own. So if you set it up correctly, we should have x, because we don't know is, over 75, which goes to of, is equal to 5, which is the percentage over 100. The next step is to cross multiply to get 100x equal to 375. I then want to divide by 100 using the division property of equality to get x equal to 3.75. So now try this example on your own. Find the missing number. 30 is 20% of what number? Pause the video at this point to give yourself a chance to try the example on your own. So you should be setting up your skeleton proportion as follows. 30 is close to is, the 20 is close to the percent, so it's 30 over x equals 20 over 100. See what I was speaking about before in terms of what? What goes with the of there. So the x should go in the of spot. Now I'm going to cross multiply to get 20x equal to 3,000, and I'm going to divide by 20 on both sides using the division property of equality to get x equal to 150. Here's an example that will help you with your project and calculating their food cost. You have decided to place a price of $9.25 on the purchase of a pumpkin pie. Your cost for making the pumpkin pie is $2.70. Calculate the percentage of your food cost to the nearest whole percent. Pause the video at this point to give yourself a chance to do it on your own. So this example is a little bit longer, but as you can see, the word is close to $2.70, and the word of is close to $9.25. We need to calculate the percentage. So to set it up with the is over of equals percent over 100 skeleton proportion, we put $2.70 over 9.25 equals x over 100. Then I will cross multiply to get 9.25x equal to 270. Dividing by 9.25 on both sides using the division property of equality gives me x equal to 29.189 repeating. Rounding it to the nearest whole percent would give me 29%. So in this case, I have a 29% food cost when it comes to pumpkin pie. If you need any help with this lesson, please consult your teacher in class.